Hey guys, it's Chris Pre with SmartRealEstateCoach.com. I got some questions that came in. I actually answered them already, so I want to thank Sergio for sending them. I love when you guys send questions. Number one, I want to answer them for you personally, but number two, I want to get them out so everybody can benefit from it, okay? The questions were, I'm going to read them right from the email, guys, okay? No candy coating these. How do you tackle this kind of scenario? Number one, what happens when a buyer has a very large down payment in contrast to what the seller owes? Example, sellers owe $100,000, asking $120,000. I market for $129,900 and the buyer has $35,000. So he's marketing for $130,000. The sellers owe $100,000. Yeah. So he collects $35,000. So he's got $5,000 more than he has in his spread. My answer to him, I'm going to read my answer to him: escrow or keep totally separate from funds. I put 15, Sergio, but I actually meant 5 for closing to go against the mortgage if they cash out on time. If they don't cash out on time, it's your money. I'm assuming this is a sandwich lease. If it's an assign out, if it's an AO, you'd split the seller. You split the seller based on what you agreed on. Okay, with that extra, whatever the money is, okay? Hope that helps. If you guys are confused in that, please send me an email. Here's another one, number 2, also from Sergio. What happens when you offer a tenant buyer a home that the seller only owes, for example, $100 and is asking $350, so there's a $250 spread there, okay, but the PITI is only $1,200. What would the tenant buyer's monthly payments be? Would it be $1,400 to get cash flow, or would it be $1,800? Or close to what the mortgage payments would be on a $350,000 home? Very good question. He wrote, I hope that's not confusing. No, it's a great question. Now, I cut off my answer to the second one, but let me read the beginning of it and I'll probably remember the deal. I wrote back to Sergio, I like to keep close to what they eventually would have to be at with their mortgage, or slightly lower. If the seller is okay with lower and it's an assign out deal, go lower. Provided that when you sit with the tenant buyer at the buyer meeting, that they qualify and that you've got them pre-qualified, hopefully with Paul Ritter, and everything checks out. So it's almost like a gift. You say to them, hey, you're paying $1,500. When you go to buy this, it's going to be $200 more or whatever, okay? I like to keep it about what they'd be at, guys, with the mortgage payment and eventually and taxes. I'd like the lease payment plus taxes to be about the same if I could. If anything, I'd like it to hurt just a teeny bit, like $100 or $200 on the payment now, so their incentive is to get the mortgage, if that makes sense, okay? So Sergio, great questions, by the way, and what I love about the questions is in my mastermind group, because people now are on their second round with me, they're doing deals, which is cool. Our system works phenomenally well when you use it. And so on the coaching calls in the mastermind now, if you're a member and you're listening to the live calls in the members area, you're going to see the progression from the questions all the way to, I got deals now, I need to sell them, what about the buyer side? And as a result, you'll see that we loaded up the buyer side of the members area to give you all the answers, to give you live scripts. We're about to film a live buyers meeting. I was going to stage it with my son, but I really want to film a live one. So I may do that this Friday. I have a buyer coming in. We sold a third home for the month, and I want to film it live for you guys. So keep the questions coming. You're seeing this on the free site. You may not be a member. My big question would be for 2016, why not? Why are you not jumping in the membership? There are the deals in the back end of that membership, guys, the live audio calls, the live videos, the buyer stuff we post, and frankly, the documents that we just posted, complete buyer closing package, complete seller package with attorney checklist and everything. That alone is worth the cost of the lifetime membership. If you just went in one day and visited it and paid $1,000, it'd be worth it, trust me. You get a plethora of knowledge, but it's not. We charge $47. I mean, it's crazy. It would behoove you to link in with me for life and just pay the $900 or whatever it is. You can pay it in 3 payments. So just a little plug for membership. Make it a great week. Keep the questions coming, guys. Appreciate it.